Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the left side is the yellow Sengoku Daimyo. Got a Ghaidhealtachd. I don't know how to pronounce that, my apologies. So on top right side is the Cyan House of Lancaster, who's immediately going for a barracks. We got Numudan. Remember as well, this is House of Lancaster, not English, so no Vanguard man-at-arms. This is new civilization, so I'm not super familiar with the new civs. I see 3 unique bannermans, looks like there. One's Zelda, one's ninja, and the other one is diamond horses. Let's go with that. Either way, let's see. Farming house research. Forge still seems the same. 4 levels upgrades. Farmhouse still has the wheelbarrow variants. Don't have the daimyos as well. This provides from the berry collection, so what's this improved food collection? Here's something new. We got the Matsuri. Acts as an early market and universal drop-off location for 100 wood, okay. Boost as the Yati. Yati can gather food, and when full, it sends a trader back to the Matsuri, which improves the Matsuri's gather rate ore by 5%. Interesting. We got an early spearman now deployed in the field. Multiple early spearmans. What's just going to raise opponent? Who needs still 100 gold to age on up? When it comes to the age up, we've got something new there. We've got Dakota Township, which still appears to be similar. Something about stealth, though. I saw something that's different there. Does have enough gold to age on up. Shinobi and okay, here we go. Contestation scout any. No, this is different. Ability to scout target area anywhere in the map, and the ability to spawn a shinobi ambush near one of your buildings or near a stealth forest. I'm guessing the brush. Rokon, increase the population by 60, and units nearby units get a permanent healing buff, healing 3 every 5 seconds when out of combat. So it's has a bit of healing aura and nice bit of housing there. He's going for this unique one here. So this is probably a decent backline one. The real benefit is the fact that you don't have to build 6 houses, which is saves you gives you 300 wood rebate, which is pretty nice. It looks like the unique thing that's going on is this the Yati. The Matsuri is the unique thing here. The Yati can gather food. It says worker, and when full, it sends trader back the Matsuri, which improves the Matsuri's gather rate aura. So I'm guessing, so you use it to collect food on the buff the aura, and then you put forms around that said aura, which also improves all collection rate. Wait, collection rate or drop off? Gather rate aura, so it does not affect, say, something about improved traders. You still also get access to traders there. Abbey King's now being deployed on the field, which of course will give him some lords of Lancaster. Here's that. Let's see. You can see the health regen aura there. Is it permanent or? Actually, it looks like anything that says that gets out of his aura gets the health regen out of combat. 3 health every 5 seconds, so it's not as 1 health per second, and it's not as bad as a half a health per second. Somewhere in between. Simple enough. So all units who enter the aura around it. Looks like all units who take a dip in the hot spring will get a nice health regen out of aura combat. Nice and simple. That's actually very nice. Actually, probably have. It's basically a weak chivalry from the French, but you don't have to get the upgrade, and it's also weaker, and it can apply to all units. There's a Matsuri there. Looks like it's going to be using to collect up some venison. Looks like a self-propelled cart. Okay, that sort of looks a bit stupid. Like, that looks like one of those stereotypical like come in, put your head behind the thing and start dining at a location, but self-propelled. I think they at least could have gave it a bit of wheelbarrow. Does take a couple hits there. Oh, so it's an aura gathering rate. Okay, so this is how this works. Symbol's actually larger than normal down here as well. Okay, it does not take the food directly from the forest. Generates 20 food per minute right now. And being nearby the board increases it by 1 per minute. Okay. Number of board nearby 1 / per minute. 1 board per minute. Got it. So it provides... Okay, that's interesting. Let's read this a little bit more. Collects food from nearby sources without consuming it. Okay. So you're milking Pumbaa. Without consuming. In addition to the base rate of 20 food every minute, after collecting enough food, it will send traders. Yep. And improves Masuri's aura, and also gives Masuri a little extra health regen, so it makes it a bit more durable. We're gonna look at it. East territory. Yep. Let's see. +4. So it does generate food. Doesn't look like it's like storing food. Each sheep provides food per minute, so it's an argument not to collect up sheep. Interesting. Without consuming sheep, you could try utilizing that there. There's some builds you probably utilize there. You got some Yumi archers here, but still the dirt cheap archer variant. Got some horsemen. Actually, Yari cavalry is actually something different now. Gotta need to take a look at that. Yari cavalry looks like they have a little bit more health. With less bonus damage. Less bonus damage, more health looks like, is their concept. We got some Lords of Lancaster here, though, improving all these units nearby. Why do these Lords of Lancaster look a bit more American? Like, they seem much more colorful now. And, okay, that looks like more, now get better look, it looks like definitely more the British Kingdom crown. But from a distance, it looks like red, white, and blue. Alright, let's see, Yari Cavalry. Bonus damage against cavalry. Wait. +9 versus range, 1 less. +9 for no, +9 versus siege, just 1 less. They have the same base damage horseman, same attack speed of horseman, but gets a little bit +2 versus cavalry. Okay, simple enough. I think they have less bonus damage versus range and range of siege. I think that's like +10, right? More of these guys being pulled in the field. Very nice. You're basically limited to how many deposits there. You can see there's the progress bar. This food it generates does go directly to your stockpile. It does not get loaded on up to ship back on home. I wonder if that was the original plan at one point in time. Can't say for sure. But I think these Lords of Lancaster got a little bit more of a new color scheme. They also have a crown on the head. I think these guys got a skin update. Very nice. And let's see now. And samurai. So these I have no idea just yet. Ah, here we go. Hojo clan Daimyo state. Gives you Daimyo, all those Daimyo. Let's see. Increases Hojo support, providing bonuses for barracks. It produces Daimyo unit. Hojo Daimyo estate health increased by 100 and costs. And increase the cost, so every future one costs more, looks like. Kind of gated here. Yari cavalry engages the Hoblords. Hoblords are weaker cavalry, weaker but cheaper cavalry. Go first the weaker and cheaper archers. And the Yari cavalry are particularly useful against them. It gets +2 damage there. These guys, of course, do get additional health from the whole blowers, but their base health is not that great. The +2 damage against cavalry is making a difference against the whole blowers. +1 melee armor would not help. They'll need +2 melee armor to help them out. Though, the Lancaster does change some mathematics. Looks like yellow should be able to hold this out. Lancaster is starting to go on down. They do have less armor. They're not a great combatant, but for the price, they're not too terrible either. They're just a force multiplier unit there. It looks like he's going to be losing pretty much everything here. Let's see. Anything unique here? Oh, the Otsu. Early Otsu. So he doesn't get hand cannoneers anymore for the Daimyo. You get the Otsu, the unique hand cannoneer one, and also available early. And it also requires Oda Clan level 3. Got it. So there's some tech required there. You get a Tengoshima Ashigaru. Can't tell you if that's it. Looks like a hand cannoneer variant, which replaced the crossbow in the Onimusha. We got some hardened spearmen here. So you get an early hand cannoneer, an early unique hand cannoneer, and of course standard Yumi archers. So quite a bit of stuff going on there. Handful of spearmen is always quite nice. Help deal with all those Hovlars. His opponent could go for some the Billman upgrade, help with give them a bit of armor stripping. Against all this stuff, not super important. Speaking of which, you have a Daimyo estate there. It's Takeda clan, which of course you can get out some Daimyos now. Increases each one estate increases damage. Cavalry gain 5% health. At level 2 cavalry gains plus 10% bonus health. I don't know if that's stacks or that's replacement. And Daimyo estates influences one deflection armor to recruited units in the stables and cut estates levies. White Tower now being established now, which will also give him a good defensive placement, and 3 Earl's Guard. He's going to be committing to this defense. Lords of Lancaster also live, and he keeps this region. He does, of course, have a powerful Health Regen aura here. You may want to fall back to the Health Regen aura. It does have some Earl's Guards to help him out with defense. Yeah, you can see the next one costs 300, 300. This one's 150, 150, so that's where you spend all your resources on in. And looks like building any of them will provide an aura to nearby structures, which does not get leached off to other ones for faster production speed, which is always quite nice. Also got a series of unique upgrades here. Cavalry moons increase speed by 10%, that's nice. Increase Yari Cavalry anti-cavalry by +2, so make them a bit more effective versus anti-cavalry, very nice. Equip Mountain Samurai with Odachi, get the bonus infantry, so the melee upgrade from regular Japanese is now available to the heavy cavalry. Yeah. Sengoku Daimyo. I'm guessing this is supposed to be more of a later Japan variant. Hardened Naginata Samurai. Looks like they may have given them it says they can't be upgraded to Odachi. I think they just call them Naginata Samurai, which they appear to be. Actually, they cost the same as regular samurai, as regular mana arms. They don't have the deflection ability. They appear to be normal mana arms variants right now. They do have a couple auras. Health regen, melee, and range attack speed increase from the Daimyo aura. Got it. So yeah, the Naginata Samurai are just basically a rename of mana arms, like a Lancer versus Knight. As opposed to regular Samurai in regular Japan, which has deflection aura and the deflection ability, and of course the Itachi upgrade. Veterans push away forward. Earl's Guard on defense. Archers firing away, taking out some of these spearmen. Battle rams are taking out the manor. Some of the lords are starting to go on down now. Of course, we still got the white tower here, which is, of course, a keep. But got a good number of battle rams to batter that down. Abbey Kings here could build some more lords. And falling back to the Abbey will, of course, give him good health regen once he gets out of combat. Yellow could have pressed his advantage, but Yumi Archer's a little bit deceptive. Right now, the Lords of Lancaster player, the House of Lancaster player, has a good tech advantage, so going for more Earl's Guard would be a good idea. Combo Samurai. Ah, that's also another type of samurai. Deals 6% of the enemy's max health as bonus damage. So it looks like we got some unique samurais being deployed in the field. Here's one. No armor. They are classified as heavy, but they have no inherent armor other than one range armor, so they're very vulnerable crossbowmen and somewhat vulnerable archers. And they do have low damage, but they do more true damage, looks like. Deals plus 6% damage of max target health. Interesting. Can't really comprehend that at the moment. Right now, these Yumi archers are doing 5 damage per arrow, so these Earl's Guard has 6 range armor, so they're taking 1 damage per bolt, so Earl's Guard are definitely the way to go. Though this combo samurai will allow them to do true damage. But I'll still say it's a good idea to go for just Earl's Guard. Those combo samurai are more expensive, 160 resources. Need to look at the other stats. Okay, they have a lot more health to work with though. Their movement speed is still normally slow, but they have more health, so they at least can take a bit more beating. Got a Daimyo here, does the deflection ability, has a health regen aura, Daimyo aura. Increase attack speed of nearby melee and range units by 10, 15, depending which age. 10, 15, or 20%. I'm guessing 5% in Dark Age. And of course that does provide a bit of an aura linger as going down as well, like a Bannerman. Science now able to claim some relics. Has claimed one, picked up a second. Third one ease and a sphere of influence. This one's not as likely. Here's some Yari cards. I wonder if these berry bushes start disappearing, will it retain this? Guess we're gonna wait and see. Come back. Right now it's at 8. Oh, maybe I'm for Rolo. Going for it. We see quite a bit of health for Gen there, but does get picked off. Got some Rurgon Knights in the field. And these also Earl's Guard get plus 1 damage from being having a white tower in the field and get plus 1 damage per keep up to 4. White tower taking a severe amount of damage. Earl's Guard starting to rip apart these battering rams. Try to focus on those villagers. Trying to pop one out. The white tower does go down, but Science should hold on defense. And Science just need a bit of wood to get it repaired on up. Be a good idea to get that repaired up immediately. Earl's Guard right now just particularly useful, just the sheer age advantage. Probably not charge all of them forward. Or charge all of them forward. Just gonna try to repair it up. Claimed Relic 3, which the other ones that's right here and in the center. Right now they have similar villager numbers as well, but those food carts, I'm not exactly sure. I would like to investigate this one. It looks like it does shrink. There's probably some sort of argument for a lot of stuff. Plus 30% gathering rate. There's probably an argument whether or not to keep those resources consumed or not. Same arguments with those sheep. Let's see, Earl's Guard slowly being picked on off. Let's see. Let's click on this one here. Let's see. Base race 20, which I'm assuming actually generates charges as well. Each berry bush provides +2 per minute. I think it should say +2 per... yeah, 4 provides +40 per minute, so there's some bad descriptions here and there. So each berry bush, each sheep provides +2. So keeping the sheep alive and keeping one of those carts nearby wouldn't be half bad. Since you can get a fair number of sheep, and you can focus just clicking berries in the meantime and try to just keep the sheep existing for the cart. Try to keep maybe the initial berries in the cart nearby each other for an initial part. Here provides +4. So there's some room to experiment with this ability here, I would say. Couple spring gold emplacements, or at least one spring gold, one unupgraded. The other one's being upgraded spring gold now. Right now, the Lords of Lancaster Sake Brewing. So we've got different age 3 landmarks. We'll create a Toko Koji mats around it, which can be worked by villagers to generate gold. Villagers can drop off stone gold. So this provides when 350 gold is collected from this, sake is delivered to a nearby Matsuri. I have no idea. I guess there's a gold. Also provides various mats. There's the mats. Looks like I only built 5. So it doesn't fully surround, it just provides 5 of these mats. So you have 5 gold collectors. Mostly these are sort of out of range of this Matsuri, so I could have perhaps increased it by that. But these villagers seem like they're gathering really quickly here. Look at that. They are... That's generated pretty quickly. Let's compare it to a gold miner once they exfiltrate. Yeah, it seems like they collect twice as fast as a gold miner. So you get up 5 times 2 gold miners. That seems quite powerful, which can also be improved by this, because remember, these are out of range. That ore collection rate, that can be improved even further. And now +5 and +30%, so it's effectively all 3 economic food economic upgrades there. Brewery buff. Villagers near the Matsuri have increased health. Guess that's all that does? I wonder if the drops off any resources. It's something I want to check out. Sorry, there's a lot of mechanics I'm trying to figure out. This one's... no delivery cart there. There's the delivery cart, which does provide food drop-off, but looks like the brewery buff does not drop off any gold, based on what I can see. Simple enough. Fortified outposts, engagements again. It does have an arrow slit. That does not push me forward, but that seems a pretty good landmark, just having a good gold drop-off. I mean, 5 villagers providing a pretty good gold income. Yeah, that's generating really quickly. I wonder if that's bugged. Like, how quickly should they be collecting gold? Because that seems a little bit too quickly. I just don't know. But basically, it does give you good back line of gold income, to say the least. Maybe the fact they don't move around like farmers is one reason why. I don't know. Granted, it is only 5 villagers, but these forces push me forward. Mana will be going down. We got a massive conflagration here. Let's get inside those outposts, providing some good damage. We got a good number of veteran yeomen on the field. 3 lords in Lancaster's region. Precision barrage there. Gets a very good volley there. I wonder if Precision Barrage got a buff there, because it seems a little bit more powerful than normal. But then again, enemy archers are the cheaper and weaker when they have a lot less health. Those Lancaster slowly going down. Another Precision Barrage there. Getting a fair amount of damage. And it looks like the combo samurai do get +1/+1 armor to the veteran, which does help them out to a somewhat degree. Got one of each. We got the ranged clan and the cavalry clan. Oda clan state gone for some sort of research there. What it was, I'm not sure. Increased cavalry movement speed is not super important sometimes. Knights Special 4 picking off some of these villagers. The extra health from the Sockates helping them ignore some damage. More manners being researched. Doing 5 berry bushes here. And now Sign does have good gold reserve. He also streaming bottom of the barrel. Human archers advancing. Got some unique hand cannoneers. The early hand cannoneers, the Takashumi Cannoneers, they do 15 damage, 4.5 range, so they have less damage or less attack speed and more range than the Janissaries, which also is probably a bit more easier to use. And they are not getting affected by the Daimyo order, or Daimyo aura. They do have +10 versus heavy, so they are the crossbowman replacement. Actuality. Same attack speed crossbowman, similar bonus damage versus heavy, and I think they're just a heavier crossbowman, really. But they're not being affected by the Daimyo aura, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to be affected or not. Oh no, it's increased attack speed from Daimyo aura, not increased damage, blah. Wrong Daimyo. Wrong, not the Bannerman. And Sign does go ahead and resign there. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.